Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
All right, this week over in the Deadmans area, we've been catching some good reds. Of course, the tide's out right now, so it's been real skinny in here, but we've been finding them on the backside of these spoils, in between the little cut throughs, and actually finding some good ones on the ICW side, where you see the dirty water getting pulled out, drained out, and falling. Throwing the cut bait in there, the sardines or menhaden or the cut mullet, which is my favorite just because it stays on the hook better. Also, the live shrimp's been working good on the west drop off down here. There's been some schools of drum moving up and down here, catching a couple small trout. Remember, north of the bridge, you can still keep a 15-inch trout. South of the bridge, they got to be 17. So, right in here is a good spot to fish, especially on the low tide. It kind of concentrates them to the channel. Over here in the boat hole, we've been catching some good reds, fishing with the cut bait. Also, live shrimp's been working good on the drum. Catching a few flounder up here tight, right around this grass edge where the sand and the grass meet. The wind's been strong some days. We've had a lot of rain showers coming through, so it'll blow hard and then it'll be calm. But right here on this grass edge where it meets the sand, catch some good flounder. There's been a few schools of drum moving up and down here, so just put your trolling motor down, find those schools of drum, throw some shrimp on a jig head at them. If you want to catch the reds, get on this shoreline, throw some cut bait. Pretty much get it all done right in here. Over here just south of JFK, we've been finding some good fish in the ICW. I like to fish the ICW when the tide's low. It really concentrates those fish to the channels. The trout fishing's been steady, but nothing real big. If you want to throw the croaker, you'll get some bigger ones. Of course, they got to be 17 to 23. There are some nice reds moving up and down that west drop off, and I've been targeting more of the sand pockets and potholes along the edge of the ICW. This is just south of the turnoff to go into Bluff, so right in here is a good section to fish. One of my favorite sections. Live shrimp's been working good too, both for the drum and the redfish. Under a popping cork, make sure your leaders are nice and long on that drop off. Down here on the backside of Starvation Point, been catching some good fish. I've been putting this little spot in my report lately quite a bit, but been catching some good fish over here. The water looks good. That southeast wind blowing, usually this is pretty protected. Even when it's strong, I like to get up on the shore and throw cut bait. Been catching a few good reds in there, catching some nice trout, actually some good 17 to 23 inch trout, catching a few flounder along that sand edge, and there's a few black drum in here also hitting those shrimp. I've been catching all my redfish on mullet, and that's what I've been throwing here, just a big chunk of cut mullet catching redfish. Over here on the back side of the Badlands, found some good reds in here the other day. Again, the cut bait's been working. Just get up here till you see the shallow water. Then I've been drifting off the shallow water, either, depending on what the wind's doing. Usually it's out of the southeast. And fish some of that milky green water. That's where all the fish are holding. Don't fish the crystal clear stuff. Cut bait's been working good. Cut mullet or menhaden, skipjack if you can find it. Also over here, Point of Rocks, we've been catching some good fish over here. With the light winds in the morning, you can get over here, fish the outside edge, fish the rocks with popping corks and live shrimp with long leaders, and getting a good variety of trout, reds, and drum.
I'm Captain Grant Coppin. Thanks for watching.